inside Oracle Arena in Oakland. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, in recent years, no doubt, this has been the NBA's epicenter.
I'll take it one level above you, baby. How about this team has redefined the offense in the NBA, leading the league with record-setting three-point shots made.
Join us to watch some of the greatest players on the planet, and they're ready to go. Curry, tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry shakes free. And hits. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Thompson. His first effort off the mark to Leonard. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Curry. And George able to gobble up the rebound. Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Klay Thompson. Kawhi Leonard. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Hits the trifecta.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Can't miss those. To Leonard. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Leonard. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
George, he made his first effort, but not that time. George, Paul George, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Curry with the ball. Here's a chance from long range, and Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Beverly. Gets it in the right corner. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Ball leaves the defender in the dust. Willie Cauley-Stein swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Knocks it down.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions.
Los Angeles Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Klay Thompson. To Beverly.
1 minute.
Leonard. Message received. Well defended. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Just under a minute to go in what's been a hotly contested first quarter. Leonard to George. The monster stuff. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Patrick Beverly snatching it out of the air. Russell. Thompson. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Beyond the arc for three. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
George. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
That misses with 3 seconds left. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock in the offenses, you'd make a lot of easy money. There was no defense to start this one.
The pace of this game has been prolific. As a fan, I love to watch. As a coach, I would be pulling my hair out. These players would drive me crazy. I need to see some defense, please.
I don't want to ask this question. What hair?
Why would you ask it then if you don't want to ask?
Just going there.
Okay. Well, you went there.
Leonard. Smothering D. To Thompson. 4-3. Textbook defense. Leonard to Williams. Lou Williams. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
For three, he drills the three.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Leonard has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads a bucket.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. New blood coming in for both sides.
For Golden State, number 0, Dakari Johnson. Entering the game for
Leonard. Not getting the bounce. Thompson. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. From long range. Buries it.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
And Steph, he can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Goes 2 for 2. Warriors basketball. To Thompson. Sizing up the defense. Thompson. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Draymond Green rejects it. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's 2 for 2 now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
In the last 2 minutes. Subbing in for the Warriors, number 00, Willie Cauley-Stein.
Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Beverly. Trying to cash in. Won't go. Curry to bring it up. His team leads it by 10. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Beverly into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Leonard knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Curry. No good. That's great defense. Throws it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Curry, count the triple.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
A couple of cracks at the line now.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
First personal foul, team foul number 4, Golden State Warriors.
Kawhi Leonard, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 75% so far tonight. First one goes down. And he makes them both. That'll do it for the period. The Warriors with the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. It's LA Clippers ball. From the outside, no good. to Curry. Fires the three. Not easy.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
The assist, number 00.
Patrick Beverly. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Curry with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. To Leonard. Flushes it home.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Here's Curry with it up top. Lead is 2. Oh, that's how it's done. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dell Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Curry into the front court. 2-point advantage. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He was all over him. To Paul George. Willie Cauley-Stein able to recover with the block. Strong finish for Paul George.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Kicks it around the perimeter to George. Fires the three. Misfires. It's no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Clippers have the basketball. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oh, emphatic slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Curry into the front court. His team up by 1. Lets it fly from long range. Another one goes down. Did you ever think we'd see a night like this?
Easy answer, no.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Los Angeles Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams.
Beverly into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Leonard. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it. Clippers have got it. D'Angelo Russell sends it away. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard to Paul George. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. Clippers have it. Williams to George. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George locked in. Hits the tough 3. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Leonard. And finishes strong. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to... Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Curry to Thompson. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Leonard. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. To Thompson. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Thompson. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Willie Cauley-Stein. Deep three at the buzzer. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the 4th quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight. But it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. And you have to figure they like this spot they're in, entering the quarter with the lead on the road.
Yeah, but Ed, I disagree. As a player, I'm not really worried about how big the lead is right now. I'm worried about what kind of energy we're going to enter the 4th quarter with, more importantly.
It's Steph for 2. And the rebound taken in by George. Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. All lined up and ready for the jump. To Leonard. Shot from the lane won't go. To Green. Curry. Man, that was a tough shot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Kawhi Leonard takes aim at Steph Curry. To Beverly. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Curry, that's good D. Shot no good. Paul George. Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Oh, they called the foul.
A simple touch foul.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Leonard to Paul George. 4-3. Can't connect. It's no good. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. Now that's a contest. Surveys the floor. Rises for the slam. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Livingston to bring it up. The deficit now up to 5.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Livingston driving, but a shot won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Got it.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Here's Leonard for 2. Not that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the lead.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Thompson. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Slam dunk.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Golden State at the controls. Russell to Thompson for 3 and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Nothing going here on that drive. Beverly. Curling inside.
Hey, I got your help. Come on.
LA with 4 to shoot. A drive, but he can't get it to go. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one by 3. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to